Good afternoon, Rutgers. My name is Derek Diehl, and I'll be your weather watcher for this Friday, October 24th, 2025. Right now in New Brunswick, it is 59 degrees with mostly sunny skies, a moderate humidity, and light winds. Looking at the headlines, our first risk of frost of the year is tonight. Tropical storm Melissa has recently formed today in the Caribbean, but back in New Jersey, there will be a chance of showers next week due to a trough. Looking at the current temperatures basically around 60, pretty much everywhere in South Jersey. Moving up to central and North Jersey, we see that we have a cold spot at 55 in Hackettstown, which is what you would expect in the mountain regions being cooler. Looking at our future cast, so there was a frost risk, and as you can see, it does get down into the mid 30s and high 30s here in northern Jersey. Now you might be wondering, how could there be frost if the temperature is not below freezing? Well, that's because the temperature in the air is what's being measured. So 2 meters up in the air is the variable being measured here. And due to radiational cooling, temperature right at the surface where the grass is may actually be below freezing. So that's how you can have frost if the actual observed temperature is above freezing. Interesting little tidbit there. Clouds will move through Saturday afternoon, and then Sunday they move out of the area and we get to cooler times again. Well, let's talk about Hurricane Melissa. Rather, Tropical Storm Melissa is not a hurricane yet, but as we can see, it is churning down there south of Jamaica and Haiti, and it's going to rapidly intensify as it is over very warm waters, and is going to stay largely stationary, only moving a little bit each day. This is very bad news for the island of Jamaica and also portions of southwestern Haiti, because if you have a storm that is just pummeling these locations with wind and rain for days at a time, especially a Category 4 strength, we could see lots of flooding, wind damage, mudslides. This is a very hazardous situation. So if you have anyone that you know down there in Jamaica or southwestern Haiti, please make sure that they are okay. What saves this area is we have a trough that will come through that will kind of take this storm and whip it up past Cuba into the Atlantic. And then will not be a threat to anyone after that. Overnight tonight, it'll be mostly clear, 36 degrees. And then looking at the 7-day forecast, we have some pretty nice fall weather this weekend, high 50s with mostly sunny skies. That same trough that's going to steer the hurricane will actually potentially bring some rain to our area Tuesday and Wednesday. And in the long-range forecast, we do expect these fall-like conditions to continue. Finally, Rutgers does play a football game tomorrow in West Lafayette, Indiana. They're playing the Purdue Boilermakers. At kickoff, temperature should be around 50 degrees. Temperatures will warm up, but the wind will also pick up as the game goes on as well. Rutgers on a 4-game losing streak, Purdue on a 5-game losing streak. The misery will end for one team. Let's hope it's us. And be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube. This is Derek Diehl, signing off. Have a great weekend.